In this video, let's take a deeper look at the character development of Chief Misty Luggins from the Bad Guys films. Even though she isn't one of the main characters, she actually plays a very important role in the story. From the very beginning of the first movie, Misty's entire mission in life is simple and direct: catch the bad guys. That was basically her whole purpose as a police officer. For years, her career was built around chasing them, studying their every move, and trying to be the one who finally brought them in. Misty has a temper too. She gets frustrated easily, she gets fired up fast, and sometimes she comes off as intense or even a little scary because she's so determined. But despite that aggression, she's not a bad person at all. At the end of the day, she just wants to do her job and take down criminals. She genuinely believes in the law, and she feels like catching the bad guys is her responsibility. All throughout the first film, she keeps trying to arrest them, chasing them again and again. But every time she gets close, something goes wrong, and they slip through her fingers. Then, in a big twist at the end of the movie, the bad guys actually turn themselves in.
We're done running away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chief, do what you need to do.
What? You're turning yourself in?
They surrender on their own, they serve their time in prison, and eventually they're released after paying for their mistakes. This moment completely changes the dynamic between Misty and the group, because she finally gets what she's been chasing for years, even if it didn't happen the way she expected. By the time we reach the second film, we see that the bad guys are trying to live normal, honest lives. They're actually putting in the effort to change. Meanwhile, Misty is still working in law enforcement, but now she's in a much higher position. She's no longer just a chief, she's been promoted to commissioner. This shows how dedicated she is to her career and how far her determination has taken her. Even after everything that happened, she's still out there doing the job she believes in, showing that her character continues to grow right along with the rest of the cast. She was having a really hard time trying to crack a case and figure out who was behind all the chaos happening in the city. The criminal was known as the Phantom Bandit, and was causing problems left and right.
Once a con, always a con. But the bad guy. I said no comment.
Misty desperately wanted to stop them, but she just couldn't get the breakthrough she needed. Surprisingly, the ones who ended up helping her were the bad guys, but in the beginning, this wasn't about friendship or trust at all. It was simply a deal that benefited both sides. The agreement was basically this: if Mr. Wolf and the rest of the bad guys helped Misty catch the Phantom Bandit, everyone would win. The bad guys were trying to change and do good, but nobody believed in them. The public still saw them as dangerous criminals, even though they genuinely wanted to turn their lives around. So helping solve this big case would finally give them the positive image they were hoping for. On Misty's side, she would get credit for bringing down the Phantom Bandit. This will boost her reputation, especially now that she holds a higher position in the police force. So at the beginning, the whole situation was purely practical, no emotions involved. Both sides just needed something, and working together was the smartest option. But as they spent more time together, something unexpected happened. They actually formed a strong bond. She started seeing the bad guys as more than just former criminals. She saw their effort, their honesty, and their desire to be better. Slowly, she developed a deep respect for them, and by the end of the story, she didn't just respect them, she cared about them. She ended up helping them in ways no one would have predicted. Their relationship changed so much that she became their friend. She completely transformed from the officer who used to chase them non-stop and disliked everything about them. Her growth was so big that she even covered for them when they had to fake their deaths. On top of that, she was the one who helped arrange for them to become secret agents, giving them a new purpose and a fresh start. All of this shows how far Misty's character has come. She didn't just shift her attitude, she grew as a person. She learned to trust people she once saw as enemies, and she became one of their biggest allies.